In any relationship, communication is the cornerstone of happiness and success. It's the vital bridge to connect two people, allowing to express themselves, understand each other, and navigate the challenges of life together. Unfortunately, the reality is that many relationships grapple with communication issues, and it's important to acknowledge that a significant number of men struggle with opening up emotionally. One underlying reason for this emotional reserve is the way society often raises boys to be stoic and unemotional. From a young age, they're told to suck it up and suppress their feelings, leading to a pattern of bottling up emotions rather than learning how to process and express them in a healthy manner. So let's explore some essential steps to encourage a man to share his emotions. But remember, it all ties back to the crucial point I'll unveil at the end of this conversation. Welcome to Heartfelt Guidance, your pathway to love and understanding. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of successful relationships? Do you want to navigate the world of dating with confidence and grace? Look no further. You've found your ultimate destination for all things love, connections, and human psychology. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss out on the illuminating advice we have in store. Join our community of like-minded individuals who are committed to building meaningful connections and fostering love in their lives. Show him you are not overly sensitive. It's essential to acknowledge that some individuals are naturally more sensitive than others, and it's important to be genuine and true to yourself. However, there are instances when emotional sensitivity can hinder effective communication. For instance, if a woman is highly sensitive and her partner tends to be more blunt or direct in his communication, it can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. The key here is not to change who you are, but to find a way to bridge that gap. Both partners can improve their communication style to create a more harmonious and open relationship. One common issue is when men hesitate to share their feelings because they fear hurting their partner's emotions. While this doesn't excuse withholding information or dishonesty, it's crucial to understand their perspective. Men may think if they reveal certain truths, their partner will react emotionally, and they might prefer to handle the situation themselves. This might lead to further complications down the road, but it's essential to recognize why it happens. To address this, it's crucial for both partners to work on their communication skills. If you're sensitive and tend to take things personally, it's essential to learn to differentiate between someone's communication style and their intent. Often, a man's intention is not to hurt your feelings, but to convey information. By demonstrating that you can handle the truth, even when it's not what you want to hear, you make it easier for him to be open to you. Speak in a positive and loving manner. First and foremost, it's essential to be honest with yourself. Many women believe they communicate positively and lovingly, but they might be unaware of the underlying negative energy they project. It's a bit like passive aggressiveness, when you're calm on the surface, but exuding negativity underneath. This negative energy can create an uncomfortable atmosphere and make your partner defensive. One key aspect of speaking positively and lovingly is to check your own spirit and energy before engaging in a conversation. When you're angry or upset, it's challenging to maintain a positive and loving demeanor. In such moments, it's often better to step away, take a deep breath, or engage in some form of self-care to decompress. It doesn't eliminate the negative energy entirely, but it can help you approach the conversation with a more constructive attitude. Another important aspect is not to come into the discussion with negative expectations. Sometimes, we mentally prepare ourselves for negativity, even before the conversation starts. This projection of negativity can affect your partner's willingness to engage in the conversation. If he senses that you've already made up your mind or expect the worst, he may become defensive or unwilling to communicate openly. However, it's essential to note that a productive discussion doesn't always mean you'll get the outcome you desire. Sometimes, productive means that you gain clarity and resolution, even if it's not what you initially wanted to hear. For instance, if you suspect infidelity and approach the conversation with aggression, your partner might evade the question. However, a calm and loving approach could lead to an honest admission, painful as it may be. In this case, the calmness disarms your partner, making them more willing to speak honestly. If you're still there, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more relationship advice like these. Well, let's get back into the video. Listen to understand, not rebuttal. It's something that often gets overlooked, but its impact can be profound. Let's delve into why this skill is essential and how you can implement it effectively. Firstly, it's crucial to emphasize that this advice applies universally. Regardless of who may be doing what in your relationship, focusing on your part in your own growth is key. Remember, if your partner refuses to correct certain behaviors, and these behaviors are detrimental to your relationship, it's essential to evaluate whether the relationship is worth continuing. In many cases, emotional reactions can cloud our ability to truly listen. Emotions like anger, hurt, or defensiveness can hijack a conversation, leading to misunderstandings and unresolved issues. It's crucial to manage these emotions and approach conversations with a clear and calm mind. One common issue is when partners try to read between the lines, assuming that there's a hidden meaning behind their partner's words. This can lead to misinterpretations and confusion. Instead of making assumptions, ask clarifying questions. If something is unclear or seems ambiguous, it's perfectly acceptable to seek further understanding. For example, rather than guessing what your partner meant by a particular statement, you can calmly ask, "Can you clarify what you meant by that?" Or, "Help me understand this part better." This approach not only demonstrates your willingness to engage in a meaningful dialogue, but also reduces confusion and prevents you from jumping to conclusions. Show him you can be transparent. First and foremost, it's essential to understand that if you expect honesty and openness from your partner, you must lead by example. You can't expect someone to be truthful if you're not willing to do the same. Therefore, setting the example of transparency is key. As the saying goes, you have to give what you want in return. When you choose to let your guard down and be transparent, it sends a powerful message to your partner. It communicates that you value honesty and openness in your relationship, that you're willing to create an environment where both of you can share your thoughts, feelings, and experiences without fear of judgment or rejection. Furthermore, being transparent doesn't mean opening up only to the extent that you feel comfortable. Sometimes, one partner may feel like they're doing their part by sharing what they're comfortable with, but the other partner still perceives them as closed off or distant. To bridge this gap, it's essential to have open and honest conversations about your expectations regarding transparency. Ask your partner what they need from you in terms of openness and express your needs as well. This dialogue helps align your understanding of each other's boundaries and allow you to make conscious efforts to meet those needs. In a transparent and open relationship, you become a team that shares life's moments together, whether they are joyous or difficult. You can cry together, laugh together, and celebrate together because you know you have each other's back. The sense of safety, love, and respect forms the foundation for a successful and fulfilling relationship. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more engaging content on love, relationships, and personal growth. If you have any questions, comments, or topics you'd like us to explore in future videos, please don't hesitate to share them in the comments section below. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, stay open, stay transparent, and keep nurturing the connections that brings joy and fulfillment into your life.